So I'd met two really nice girls at my hostel. They were from Norway, and I decided to hang out with them that day. We ended up heading to Asakusa, which is sort of like old Tokyo side. It's really pretty there. It was a bit of a tourist trap, but really a stunning area. They had loads of souvenirs like chopsticks and fans and kimonos and sandals and loads of traditional food like melon bread, as well as mochi and their amazing crepes and yeah, stuff like that. The area was really beautiful and had that really traditional Japanese style that you sort of look for on your trip, regardless of how busy it was that day. I think it was a Sunday, so the weekend's obviously pretty busy in the area. As far as I know, this is called Senso-ji Temple. It's one of the bigger and prettier tourist attractions in Tokyo. And it was still cherry blossom season, so there were loads of tourists around. But definitely worth the hustle and bustle. It's really a stunning area. I did end up going back just so that I could see it on a bit of a quieter day, but just as beautiful as it was on the busy day. Then the three of us headed off to a hedgehog cafe in an area nearby. It was called Hedgehog Paradise and it was super duper cute. They give you like little hats and stuff to put on them and feed them like dry food and dry worms, I think. Very, very cute. I don't know how well they look after them. I mean, I guess they look after them well. I'm not too sure. He seemed like he was sort of happy, so... Hoping the money that I spent on that very expensive afternoon goes to the hedgehogs and not just to the people. But extremely cute, like really adorable. They're such cute animals. And you would think that they're sort of spiky. It's like the top part is rough, but their belly is so soft. Then we walked around in the area some more, and I think that there was actually some sort of festival or traditional parade going on. I'm not too sure, but they had this like a really weird music, or I guess traditional music that they were playing. I'm not too sure. So that was quite interesting to see. Obviously I don't know too much about it, but regardless, it was really cool. Very happy I walked in on that. Then on the Monday, I headed to ODAIBA, which is one of their man-made islands. The train on the way to ODAIBA was so beautiful. It's obviously an above ground one and it goes across like the water. So a really, really pretty area, really just a nice train ride to the island. It sort of has like this really sort of beautiful, super duper modern and clean vibe going on. And weirdly enough, a small replica of the Statue of Liberty. Yes, in Japan. At first, when I got there, I went to Joypolis, which is one of SEGA's amusement parks, sort of. I don't know what you would want to call it. It's like an indoor amusement park. I was sort of disappointed. I got whiplash like once or twice. It's mainly just VR experiences. I mean, if you like that, sure, go, but everything is just a VR experience. Then I headed to the Toyota Museum and the History Garage, which is just basically, yeah, loads of cars. Some of them look really cool. They actually had some interactive experiences there, also virtual reality and stuff, which was quite surprising. They were for free. I didn't go on any of them, but I guess if you're into cars, maybe it's your sort of thing. I mainly went to the island to actually go to Team Lab Borderless, which is one of their art exhibits, but I didn't get tickets in time. Then I spent some time in the Tokyo station. This is called Character Street. Basically, it's just a huge place, a huge underground space with loads of merchandise for characters. It's got Rillakkuma, it's got Gudetama, Hello Kitty, Pokemon. Everything that you would ever want is probably there. Like they say, if you can think it up, it exists. Then I decided, since I have so much time left, I would go to the Pokemon Center, which is sort of nearby to where I was at the time. Because I was actually looking for the Pokemon Center, and then I only found like the Pokemon store inside the station, and I was looking for the actual Pokemon Center. So I ventured out and found the Pokemon Center, and oh my goodness, was it better than what I ever expected. Then in the evening, I decided to eat some of my Pikachu noodles. And were they Pika fine? Yes, I just made that joke. The microwaves play music, people. They play music when you put it on. The next day I headed to Chiyoda Park, which is the side where the Imperial Palace is. Really, really beautiful, loads of cherry blossoms to still look at while I was there, and just stunning grounds. There was a huge queue for the Imperial Palace though, so I didn't end up going inside. I'm hoping to do that next time I go, but I think you need to sort of get there really early in the morning to be able to get inside at a decent time. I can't begin to explain to you guys how beautiful the cherry blossoms were. I know it was sort of going down already. I actually arrived when the cherry blossoms started falling off, but just when the wind blows and those beautiful petals start raining down like snow, it's just something you have to experience once in your life. It was really amazing to see how active the people there were. Like, often a lot of them would be in their business suits and work clothes, and they'd be running in the park like midday. So it's nice to see that they don't only walk so much, but a lot of them also do their best to get around to exercising during the daytime. I actually forgot to record some footage of being inside the East Imperial Gardens, but it's basically just where the emperor's sort of like warriors and guards used to live and practice. It's a really beautiful area. It's free to go inside and there's no queues. It's just so stunning. There's loads of Shizabakura, which is basically just blooming flowers in springtime. And the garden is immaculate. It is so beautiful. Definitely stop by there and walk around and have some lunch or something around that area if you can. And of course, I headed back to Akihabara in the evening. Literally finished off my day at Akihabara like every night almost. This was the SEGA arcade in Akihabara. It's really big and there's loads of arcades around, but the amount of money that you waste is something insane. I don't know, I was really bad at it. I tried my best, but goddamn is it hard. And like I said earlier, if you can think it up, it definitely exists, especially in Akihabara. Thanks for watching guys, please leave a like and subscribe, and tune in next week for another Tokyo vlog. Bye!